Hey, Tony guys in here, just popping in. Hey, man, listen to me. Man, I'm having me, when I tell you I'm having me a blast in this day and age, because you know what I'm doing? Blah! Hey, I'm blocking everything and everybody. You hear me? Somebody come on here, I see somebody on here, and they trying to take stuff. They try to take stuff out of context, to just sow discord and just be ignorant. Boy, all time of day and night, I'm just blocking. You know why? Because I'm ridding my life of idiots. Just idiots, demons, all of that right there. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm trying to park in my spot, but these guys got a truck behind my parking spot, and so it's like I can't park in my spot till they move. It's like, thank y'all, man. Use your brain, fellas. It's like, come on now, get on out the way. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking Balakiana. This guy here beside me cannot park. He mess up the whole parking lot because he be over the line. It's like, sir, will you get it together? Come on now. Don't you get blocked out the parking lot. And so listen to me. Man, we going into 2025. People don't like this now. One thing people do not like. They do not like block and delete. They get hot about that. And the reason why they get hot about it, and some people, they take and they take pride in getting gas lit online. They be proud of it. Like, yeah, I'll never block anybody. I'm not blocking anybody. Nothing you do to me or that you say to me will make me block you. You don't have that kind of power over me. Block! I'm blocking you. Listen, I'm finna show you. One lady, she talking about, you don't have to block me, because I will not be subscribed. Block! Yo, don't tell me what I ain't got to do. Yup, I do got to block you. Block! Just in case. Now, I don't know what it looked like on the other side of the block button. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I don't know if it mean they can't see my page, or if it, maybe I need to Google that, or if it means they just can't comment. I don't know what it means, but I don't really care, because it just say it's a high user from channel. So I don't really know what that means, but I sure be wearing the mess out of that. You hear me? And I get to use it every day. You hear me? Because listen to me. Let me tell you why too. Because let me tell you why I use that block button. Because I'm on here. I'm online on YouTube every day. Almost every day I'm on YouTube. And I am sharing a message on YouTube. I'm sharing a message on YouTube that I don't have to share. And I'm a black man. I'm a man, and I'm a black man, and I'm giving away the game. I'm giving away the game. I'm giving away the cheat code and to set people free. And today, majority of black men are not online giving away the game. Majority of black men, it is a handful of black men that is online giving away the game without an agenda, meaning we're not scamming our clients if we're giving away on the financial game. We're not scamming our clients, and we're not sleeping with our clients on the relationship side. It's a handful of us. Majority of the men that's online, they doing things underhanded. They're not living with integrity behind closed doors. So I know how I live behind closed doors. So if somebody come on my page and get in the comments trying to sow discord, trying to be a distraction, when I have one of the few pages that is a productive page for health, love, life, growth, and self-development, block! I be on that demon, block. I be on there, listen, I be blocking so hard and fast, you'll think I'm on the offensive line in the NFL. I be hitting that block button so fast. Because it's the thing. You are, if that's your goal, that let me tell you, that let me know you like black on black crime. That let me know you not trying to see the black community advance. Because we ain't doing nothing over here. We ain't doing nothing over here but shaming the devil. We ain't doing nothing but shaming the devil. We not doing nothing but exposing dark secrets. We letting it be known so people ain't got to be fooled. That's all we doing. That is all we doing. So if you don't like that, that let me know you don't like yourself. That let me know they don't like themselves. So if they don't like themselves, guess what? Got to go, because you're not finna have me over here not liking myself because you don't like yourself. So that's the thing. That's all it is. Y'all got to forgive me. I had to take my sip of my coffee. I don't like to drink on camera. Just a pet peeve of mine, because I don't like to see nobody sucking on nothing. I do not like to see people sucking and swallowing. Like, don't do that. People try to be relatable, be on the camera, be doing video trying to eat, trying to look calm and relaxed because they eating. You couldn't shot that video before you start putting all that food in your mouth, or after you put all that food up. And especially the black girls, the city girls, they always want to do a video. So I don't understand why you on the camera eating. You ain't have to do that. You could have ate any other time. Don't come on the camera eat. Nobody want to see all that chewed up food in your mouth. It was not that cute. It's like, who in the world told you that cute that you come on here and eat? Smiking all in the camera. So listen, block in 2025, you got to start stiff arming the devil. You don't know what a stiff arm is? If you don't watch football, you might not know what a stiff arm is, but this is a stiff arm. When somebody come and trying to tackle you, to take you to the ground. Y'all got to remember, I played running back my whole life from the age of 7 to the age of 21. When somebody come and trying to wrap their arms around you to tackle you and take you to the ground, stiff arm. Hit right in that chest or right in that forehead. And so guess what? That's what you got to start doing to the devil in 2025, because, and I feel good about it. Y'all know when you got the Holy Spirit in you and you do something you ain't supposed to do, you feel a conviction. Man, I be feeling exuberant. I ain't even blocked nobody today. Just the thought of it brought me joy. I just said, thank you for the power in the Lord. It just I feel the power in the Lord to just hit that block. High user from channel. Yeah. And some of them, and I'm going to tell you the ones that feel the best when they write a novel. Because listen, what's understood ain't got to be explained. So when they write a novel, whoo, and the Lord allowed me to catch it. Listen, when they write a novel, because I don't have notifications turned on to where like every time somebody comment, it notify. I don't do notifications on no social media. And so that's how I know some of y'all sometimes you be like, you might see a screenshot of like a celebrity phone or something like that they post online if they trying to show something or show a text message, and you'll see like 800 unread messages. A lot of times that's because they get notifications sent to their cell phone from social media. So I will have thousands and thousands of messages every day between the social media. So I don't have that turned on. But when the Lord allow me, oh, let me show you something. This ain't even for sale. Man, I can't tell you. I don't know why I'm feeling good today. Because I just woke up. Block and delete. This the new hoodie. This the hoodie. Ain't even got it for sale yet. I think I might put it on my Etsy instead of my Shopify. Well, my Shopify is consistency, so I'm going to put this on my Etsy, man. Block and delete. Listen, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm blocking the devil. Anybody doing the work of the devil, I'm blocking, because what we doing over here is the work of the Lord. So if you come over here to distract and deter and to debate and to all of this right here, thank you, debunking. No, this is not the Young Boys podcast in Atlanta. You want to debate, go on that podcast. Go on one of these podcasts you want to debate. I don't debate what I know. The Lord is for sure. I don't debate what I know. I don't go back and forth argue about what I know, about what I'm looking at and seeing every day in life. And if you know differently, guess what? YouTube.com. Create you a page. And let's see who want to listen to your difference of opinion. You might take off. You might take off. Like, don't waste your time arguing in somebody's comments when YouTube is free and available for everybody. Go on over there and put your voice into the world. And get out here and get you one of these nonsense podcasts. Do your nonsense tour. Make you $1 million. Instead of in somebody's comments arguing. Guess what? And as soon, I be like, Lord, you have to be this good to me. Lord, how you let me catch this novel? And it say posted 33 seconds ago, 1 minute ago. Don't nobody be seen it. But what? Ooh. And that's what let me know that it be the work of the Lord, because it's like, it's almost like the Lord be looking out for the babies in the Lord. Like, it's almost like the Lord be saying, I had you open your phone and go to your comments to do some work, to find your next topic, and to monitor your comments right now, so this here idiot can't deter nobody from the truth. Because it really just be people who they demons be offended. And it's interesting to me. And so the reason why I'm saying this is because you could be a child of God and you could feel a conviction by certain things, by certain messages. It can convict you. Conviction is good. Conviction is your friend. Like Apostle Paul say, godly sorrow leads to repentance. Worldly sorrow leads to death. So when you feel a conviction of the Lord and you like, man, I got to be more of a representation for Christ. Like, how am I representing? You have to look yourself in the mirror and you have to say, does my life, and when I say life, I mean everything about you, Does my life represent the inhabitants of the Lord? Is the presence of the Lord evident in my life? Because see, the thing about it is, not everybody could see everything. So your bank account could be $21 today. Nobody could see that. But what can they see? Do you have a $21 or a negative $21 face on? Because if your bank account $21, and I be there all the time now, your face doing all right. Everything good? Yeah. What you need? You ain't got the presence of the Lord because you got a $21 bank account face on or a negative. I had an account going to negative at a bank that I'm giving an opportunity. And they charged me $34. I said, oh, no. Get my money, man. Y'all know that money was finna get ready to hit that account. You gonna hit with a $34 charge? You ain't see Bank of America get sued for charging people $35, so y'all gonna drop it $1 and charge $34? Man, get my money. And so, if your countenance show that, you walk around there looking Sour Patch face, lips all sucked in, you looking crazy. So when somebody look at you, they like, man, I thought they was a Christian. They don't know the Lord. They don't know the Lord. They're like, oh, they don't know the Lord. I'm like, looking sad over there. Looking distraught. So when somebody see you, somebody meet you, they ought to be able to feel your joy. They can't see your bank account. They can't see your tax return. They can't see what you laid on, what all that. God could be getting ready to move in that right there. But see, God meets you where your faith at. So if you ain't got faith that the situation gonna change, if you ain't got faith that this right here that thing's gonna look up, if you ain't got faith on this right here, guess what? You gonna derail your blessings. Because here go the thing. Is your countenance, your joy, your peace will attract blessings. Because if I meet you and I'm in a place to bless you, let's say the Lord done put me in a position to bless you, and you obedient to God, and you walking with joy, you walking with peace, you walking in love, you walking in kindness, your head is up, your head is on a swivel, you got a smile on your face, a pleasant look. When I meet you in that line, in that grocery line, and we standing there, and I meet you, and we talking, and you not no Jezebel, so you ain't trying to shoot no shot, you not trying to flirt. We just talking. We talking about these turkeys, and they had a lot of turkey. Oh, I ain't expecting to have this many turkeys. Yeah, I ain't had that many turkeys. Okay, yeah. So what you Oh, so you cooking? All right. Yeah, I'm getting ready to cook. You know, I'm gonna do this right here. I've been doing this for 19 years. I cook, and on top of that, I give away 20 turkeys every year, and you know, so I turned it into a nonprofit organization. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just do a nonprofit then. And so, yeah, that's why I got all these turkeys, because I give them away in the low-income neighborhood. So that's how you see that counting. So I said, oh, for real? Well, you know what? I'm going to match you. Because I don't have the time right now to go out and do that, and I don't know where to go. So I'm going to match you, and I'm going to go get 20 more turkeys, and I'm going to match you the double your donation. What? Wow. Now see, imagine this. Imagine you walking in fear. You walking in fear because you've been watching witches. You've been watching junk podcasts. You've been watching toxicity, so you scared. You jaded. So now you think because a black man talking to you that he automatically is trying to holler at you just because he got a wedding ring on. So now you look, yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of turkeys. Need cheat, man. Oh my god, get on my doggone nerve. Always trying to cheat. Got a ring on your finger talking to me. Nasty one. So now you got an attitude because you don't have confidence, because you don't have peace, because you don't have joy, because you don't have faith. What am I saying? You don't have the fruits of the spirit. You just miss your blessing. Now, the same way I'm talking about a Thanksgiving donation, that could have been a job. I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't have a staff and all that. The Lord has blessed me to not have a staff. I ain't got nobody on W-2. I ain't got nobody on 1099. I work alone. You hear me? But guess what? The assistant that I hire to be like a in-office or like a full-time assistant, executive assistant, I'm gonna meet him or her in person, and I'm gonna feel their spirit. They might be serving me at the McDonald's drive-thru. It might be at the Publix cash register. It might be anywhere. I don't know where it's gonna be. They might be working in a food truck at one of the soccer games. I'm gonna feel that spirit, and I'm gonna say, hey, you know, how long you been working here? You know, how long you plan to work here? Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Now, if you don't mind me asking about how much you make a year. I know that's an intrusive question, but it's the reason why I'm asking. Oh, I make 20,000, 30,000. Okay. How would you like to make 50,000? I would love that. Where can I do that at? Where do I apply? Like, well, I'm looking for an executive assistant. What does that entail? Answering emails, Googling stuff, calling, booking stuff, handling stuff like that. Just all kind of stuff. You might have to fly to Tahiti and get a mango off the tree and bring it back. Sneak it in the country. Not really. But all kind of stuff, A to Z. And next thing you know, it's going to be off the spirit. And see, the thing about it is I walk with the Lord for real. So being that I walk with the Lord for real, I live in a way, I'm humble. So I come in here as a millionaire and I'll be in there with my hand in the toilet, cleaning the toilet before a guest come. So that it ain't no ring in the toilet. Instead of me calling a maid, a cleaning service to come in there, I go clean the toilet by myself. Now I got a glove on or something, I got the little sponge. I'm cleaning the toilet. Then I'm finna vacuum the floor. I'm finna pick up the roaches off the floor. You know, I'm picking up the roaches. I'm picking up the ants. I'm picking up the lizards. Cause we out here and it was cut down in the woods, so stuff be coming up under the door. I'm killing the wasps. I'm killing the wasp up there on the ceiling. Yeah, all that right there. Before somebody come, they coming to borrow my time. They coming to steal my time. I don't get that time back. They coming to get gems, $1 million blueprint from me. I order them lunch and pay for their lunch. And they don't say, no, man, I'm coming up here to get game from you. Let me pay for your lunch. They say, oh, really? You want to order my lunch? Okay, thank you. That's your average person. That's how most people are. And so they say, okay, yeah, thank you. And the next time, they won't offer to pay for lunch. Every now and then, somebody will offer to pay for the lunch. But they just assume you make more money than me, you got more money than me, I'm going to let you handle it. But they're not thinking about they taking my time that I never get back. And they not paying me for my time. And so, but that's the normal human existence. But when you walking with the Lord, you thinking abundance, you thinking giving, you thinking blessing, you thinking reciprocity, you thinking sowing, you thinking serving, you thinking humility, you thinking love, peace, joy, grace, understanding, compassion. All of this right here, it's just flowing. It's flowing. It's flowing. And you're not even processing it. You're not even thinking about how I'm in this space, how I'm moving like this, why I'm feeling like this. Ooh. You don't even understand it. Because it's a grace and a peace that passeth all understanding. It's a peace that passeth all understanding. And so people don't even realize it. I remember I done tried to hire assistants before. Everybody's spirit was off. Everybody's spirit was off. Everybody, and see, I can't have somebody around me who don't have my spirit, meaning the Holy Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit. So, cause I will serve. Like if somebody coming, like as where I'm at, I will go and drive 2 hours to pick somebody up from the airport and drive them 2 hours to drop them off. Not ask for a dime, not accept a dime for gas, for my time. I will act like I am a peon. And like they could do something for me. And like they could put me on. That's what the Lord has put on my heart. And I do it naturally, and I do it without thinking about it, talking to them about it, bringing it up to them. None of that. And people don't understand that's why the blessings flow. So they look and be like, man, how did poor dumb and country dude end up doing better than me? I'm walking with the Lord wholeheartedly, fully, with my heart posture in the right place. That's the secret that people don't want to understand. The secret. People don't want to understand the secret, the joy and success. They don't want to understand it. See, let me tell you something. Even with me taking and putting this here, this a glass cloth, putting that in front of the screen so you ain't got to watch me sip on my coffee. That's just consideration. That's just consideration. Now I'm making an example of that, but I ain't even noticed that. I'm like, wow. And I'm considering somebody's pet peeve. I'm considering something. You might be thirsty. You might be dry fasting today. You watching me get me a good drink. You like, whoo, man, what's going on? Somebody might get turned on by somebody drinking something. Ooh, look at them little. It's just consideration. But see, I look and I see so many people who claim to be Christian, but don't have, y'all give me 1 second here. Claim to be Christian, but don't have the fruits of the Spirit. Don't have the fruits of the Spirit. And so when you don't have the fruits of the Spirit, now what we got going on here? When you don't have the fruits of the Spirit, then guess what? You miss your blessings. You block your blessings because people don't want to give and be around and be a blessing to arrogant people or selfish people or people who being rude, being short, being condescending. But when you have the fruits of the Spirit, it's going to open doors for you that no man can shut. It's going to do things for you that no man can do. And you're going to see and realize and believe, like, wow, Lord, I thank you. So me, I'm blocking negativity. I'm blocking all that right there. Like because as grown folks, it's not, Jesus tell us, don't turn away the children. Don't mistreat these children. But grown folks, Paul talk about people who they don't want to listen and they want to argue and they want to go back and forth. He said, don't have nothing to do with them. Don't have nothing to do with them because they have chosen. And that's what they want to do. They want to argue and debate about the word of God. And you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You live right, you be right, you do right, you walk right, and you gonna receive right. And they gonna have to watch you sit down and feast. The table will be prepared before your enemies. And they're gonna have to look and see and say, so that what I thought was weakness was actually grace, peace, favor, and mercy. That what I thought was ignorance or arrogance was a strength and a confidence of the Lord. So that's what you get from walking with the Lord. See, whoever the most joyous, whoever got the most peace, that's who gonna get the promotion. Not who the most talented, not who the smartest. It's who the boss like the most. If you walking with the fruits of the Spirit, the boss gonna like you the most, and you ain't even got to say the name of Jesus. You ain't even got to say, he gonna feel it and say, are you a person of faith? I get asked that question all the time. Are you a person of faith? Like, are you like a pastor or a Christian or something like that? And I'll say, yeah, I'm a Christian. I just could tell it. I could feel it. I ain't telling you no lie. I'll be like, that's interesting. That's interesting. But it just, and I'm like, well, how did they pick that up? You know what it be? Kindness, thoughtfulness, speaking life, going out my way to be kind, going out my way to speak life, going out my way to be thoughtful, to be considerate. All that right there. But that's Christ. Christians today get so caught up in wanting to be seen as holy because of their prayer, because of them speaking in tongues, because of their title, instead of because of their heart, because of how they treat people, because of the love they show, and all of those things. People want to be seen as holy and righteous for the wrong reasons. And just all that right there. So we supposed to, oh, prophetess. Oh, you a prophet? Oh, my goodness. But then want to be nasty spirited, rude, mean, condescending, and then be cussing out the customer service. But the customer service don't know who they is, so we don't get to hear them cussing, but they be cussing out the customer service. Be on the phone with the customer service, cussing them out. And then come on here with a prophecy. Child, please. God seen it all. That's why when you see their life do like this, that's because God seen it all. Oh, and we're going to talk about the TD Jakes thing. We're going to talk about that. It's, and just kind of touch on that. I seen the video of the man who he's trying to say that TD came onto him or something, tried to sleep with him or be with him or whatever. It's looking like what it sounded like is the man looked like he in his 50s now. And the man is a registered sex offender, I believe they said. And so, and then he went on the channel of who people said is a sex offender or like a whatever. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I can't judge it because I don't know if these men, like I was raised in a safe environment. So I was never touched as a child by a grown man or nothing like that. And I had little girls when I was a little boy trying to flirt and kiss and play house. But it's like you with somebody your age and you just doing what y'all done seen in a magazine or something, or what you seen the adults doing. So you playing house, you know what I mean? But I don't know if these men was like touched as a young man, and if they were, my heart goes out to them, and that's why I can't really judge them, because I don't know what that does to you. Like, I just don't understand what has happened for men to be like that. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't really fathom it, but it's a real thing, so something had to happen. And it's kind of almost like you want to talk to them and know, not like, I don't want to give them a platform like the podcast keep doing, giving these men, gay men a podcast to talk about it and stuff. Cause I feel like on that level, it's just putting too many thoughts in people's head. You listen to these men, you got to visualize that, you got to hear that. It just kind of, to me, more so spreading the spirit, and then you don't even know if the man is lying or what. But just like one-on-one in person, like, hey, so what happened? Like, did you go through something? Like, somebody touch you or something? Like, it's just, and what the man is saying, the other thing I don't understand, which I'm gonna do a video on it, is I just don't understand wanting money for it. I don't understand that. Like, bruh, if I'm gonna come out and tell about a man try to kiss me or ask me to sleep with him, I'm coming out to shoot the fade. I'm coming out to swing. Like, I don't want to be paid. Like, I just don't understand. Like, what is that gonna do? Okay, you got $6 million. All right, so now you just healed. Now you just feel good because you got $6 million. To me, it's like a money grab. And then too, the man who's saying this about TDJ, he was a grown man. It's like, bro, you grown. He told me he was 18, 19. Man, you grown. Like, you could defend yourself. Like, you not no 12-year-old. It's like, you grown. If that man say, hey, give me a piece of that booty, you a grown man. What? What? Give you a piece of what? What? But you sitting there entertaining it. Okay. Well, elder. He was elder TD Jakes back then. His mama said, elder TD Jakes on the phone. He was elder. Oh, whoa, elder. Okay, well, I don't know how to feel about this. And then why you don't say nothing for 30, 40 years? I can understand being a woman because she's scared for her life or something like that, but that's not a male trait to be scared for your life. Like, we built for war. Like, I'm not finna keep no secret for 30, 40 years and then come out talking about I want 6 million. No, bruh. No, sit your behind down somewhere. Grown, musky behind. Now you want some money. Man, go on somewhere. Even if it did happen, man, you was grown. Now it's different. If it's a child, it disrupted that child. 10, 11, 12. That disrupted that young man's whole life. He deserved him a bag. To open him a restaurant, not restaurant ain't good business, but do something. Start him a business, do something. He deserved it. But as a grown man, and then you so happy to be up under him, and you want to drive him, and you want to sit and talk to him, all right? Okay, okay. Take care of yourself as a grown man. Hey, no, listen, hey, I don't get down like that now. Listen, elder, God bless you, man. I'm going to pray for you. But no, I don't get down like that. I don't know where I came off the wrong way. I don't know what's going on with you in the spirit, but I don't get down like that, brother. So listen, hey, it was great meeting you, but this will be our last time conversing. That's what I would have said at an 18, 19-year-old. I'm not finna sit there and be. And then 40 years later, go to singing like a canary. Man, go on somewhere, man. I just don't have sympathy for grown, musky men who had some words spoken to them. It's like, if you can't handle that, and then they say he is on the sex offender list and went to prison for it. No, you don't get to talk now. You don't get to talk now. And he don't look like he got an ailment, like a mental ailment. He just look like, so that must just mean you nasty. So no, nah. And so it's like, even if it is true, the man ain't got no credibility. Man ain't got no credibility. You got to have credibility, man. Like, if I came out here and said, hey, TDJ tried to do this right here, tell me. People gonna be like, oh, I know Tony ain't lying now. I know Tony ain't lying, because Tony ain't touched no kids, ain't went to prison, ain't on no sex offender list. I know Tony ain't lying. But you can't have no all kind of record that went to prison and all of that, and then come, yeah, he did this. And then telling it so confident with all that air in your chest. That just happened yesterday? Because you look like you'd have been confident for 30 years. So you could have been said something. You went not riding a pony like Genuine, and now you want to sing? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're going to talk about it, though. Hey, God bless you. Keep your head up.